Hello everyone, this is the new instructions video for the Labvanced assignment. For the purpose of this assignment, you're going to click experiments and then you're going to choose the sample size. You're going to go and choose the one that you showed before for the PIS form and constant statement assignment. I'm just going to choose this one for example. You're going to click import and you want to confirm to import it. Then it's gonna show up under my studies on the left side. You want to click on it and rename it right now, so you can put any name that you want to. For this case, I'm just gonna put example. You're gonna click OK. Then you want to click on it again and click open. So the first thing that we want to work on is over the task. You're gonna click new task, and for the PIS form, you're gonna click instructions. Then you're gonna put a name. You can put a PIS form or just PIS. Just make sure that you show first the instructions button. If not, it's gonna not let you change the name. You're gonna confirm that it says no, that is a canvas frame, but you're gonna set up as one. You're gonna click on forwards only, and then you're gonna click create empty task. You're gonna do almost the same thing for the consent, so make sure to click questionnaire for this one, because since they have to respond a question. Then you change the name. You can put consent form, consent statement, consent, anything you want. Make sure that it says no. This one is gonna set up as a page frame, but you're also gonna set it as one. Make sure it says forwards only and create. Then under the blocks area, you're gonna add task, click the PIS and do it again, but with the consent. And you're gonna make sure to click on it and move it up, because it's the first thing that we want to see. The consent is gonna be following the PIS form. You want to make sure that you save it. After you save it, you want to click open on the PIS form. Then you're gonna go over the settings button. You're gonna click on it and you're gonna check the activate trials. You're gonna click OK and you make sure that it's showing that little tree. Then you want to add the text, so you click the third button, click test. You're gonna skip it, and I like to arrange first the space so I see everything that I'm writing. You can also arrange where you want the button to be. This is essentially you're creating the Canva slide however you want to. You delete that sample test and you're just gonna write your PIS form. Okay, you want to make sure to save it. Just make sure to save between the steps. Now we're gonna make the button work. So you're just gonna click over the button, then over the events on the right. You're gonna click frame event on top of the plus sign. You're gonna click select for the trigger type. You're gonna put user input and the button click. The target is gonna auto populate as well as the name. You just click next. For the name, you can put any name that you want. For this example, I'm just gonna put next. The event description is what is doing that button, so go to the next task, for example. You're gonna click next. You're gonna skip that. And you're gonna add an action. So you're gonna go to the jump actions. You're gonna click jump to, and you're gonna select the next task. And you're gonna finish. Make sure that appears under events, the new event that you created and save it. Then we're gonna do the same for the consent form. We're gonna add the text. You're gonna skip it. You want to move that one to the top. You want to put your consent statement over there. Then you're gonna click the fire button and you're gonna click on over checkbox. You're gonna put a name for the checkbox. I'm just gonna put a consent or checked or anything you want. You're gonna click OK. You're gonna move it to the middle. And make sure to save it. Now we're gonna do the same thing for this button. So click over the button, click on events, frame event, select the user input, the button click, the target is gonna auto-populate. You click next. You put a name for it. You can put the same name as the last one or just add like a number. In this case, I put next to. Type the description of what that button is doing. Click skip. Add action. Jump actions. Jump to. And you're gonna click next task. And you're gonna click finish. Then you want to save it. Now we want to add the text that goes with the checkbox. So we're gonna click the middle box. And on top of that, we're gonna put something like by checking this box, I agree to, etc. And you delete the check and you can put like I agree, just I agree. You're gonna save it. And now you want to click over the require button. So make sure that you click the middle box and you click required under where it says checkbox. And save it. Make sure that the symbol appears, like that red symbol. That under the events is a button working. Just make sure that is the button working as well for the PIS. Now the next thing is the settings. So now it's not called descriptions anymore. This is where you're gonna change everything that you want to the study in case where you're creating a new experiment. Because this assignment doesn't require you to create a new experiment, you don't have to change anything since this is not your experiment. But what you can do is change the name if you want to. So for example, I'm just gonna put like Luisa Studies. Now the next step will be clicking over the variables tab on the left. This is a little bit confusing, but don't worry if the confirm status doesn't appear or a button. You just want to make sure that it's appearing everything as true under the is recorded category. So just make sure that every variable is true under custom variables, under object variables, and the factor variables. Doesn't matter as much if not like if every variable in the system variable is true, because you don't have to move anything of that, but just make sure that the factor, the object, the custom variables, it says true under is recorded. And you're gonna save that. Then the run button is not gonna appear anymore. You just want to click on the launch and participate, and you're gonna activate the trials, and you're gonna click on test run your study, the play button. You can put a name for the test. You're gonna make sure that after the study opens, it's gonna show us the PIS form that the next button is working. We're gonna try to click the next button. It's gonna alert us that we need to check the box first, and then it's gonna let us continue. Okay, once again, you have to activate the data recordings, and finally, you can click publish. Then you want to click over the copy button, and you want to save that link in a document so you can share it with your peers so they can take your study. After people take your study, you're gonna go over the data view and export, and everything's gonna appear here. Okay, that was all the instructions. Have a wonderful day.